Hello, everybody, and welcome. I'm Matt Meager. Today, I would like to take a look at the players that I would personally like to see Kyle Dubas take a long, hard look at with our later round picks, second, third, fifth round, etc. I want to take a look at Hayden Paupanekis, the big power forward from the Kelowna Rockets, Maddox Labre, who is a left shot Harrison Brunick. I think he's very intriguing defenseman. Philippe Veilleux, who is a very underrated prospect, could potentially be one of the steals of the draft, in my opinion. And somebody that I feel would be a perfect fourth line center, defensively responsible PK specialist, but has offensive upside in Vincent Desjardins. So without further ado, let's get into it. As I was saying, Hayden Paupanekis is a big power forward from the Kelowna Rockets. He was born February 4th, 2007, so he's been 18 for a few months now. He primarily plays center, but he can play all forward positions. He's 6'5" and 203 pounds, and he's a right shot. He's a defensively sound center with details, pace, and physicality. Paupanekis often negates the opposition's best players. He ties up sticks proactively, kills plays on the back check, and excels at supporting and winning battles down low. He's a fluid skater with a lot of flexibility, capable of chaining crossovers, heel-to-heel skating, and tight turns. His hands blend seamlessly with the skating, evident in his ability to evade poke checks and make plays at full speed. He connects difficult passes off the backhand, fires in stride, and has a blistering one-timer too. And he's not afraid to drop the gloves. He moves really well for a big man. He's got a nice pair of hands, and look at that backhander. That's beautiful. As I said, he's not afraid to drop the gloves and impact the game with physicality, and he can really chuck them. Look at him throwing rabbit punches, haymakers, lefts, and rights. He worked this guy, and watch this forecheck. Strips the puck, comes in, and absolutely snipes top corner. He's got some nice offensive skills. And again, he's not afraid to really throw them. And he can take a punch too. Look at this. This is quite the Tilly. Wow. Maddox Labre from the Victoriaville Tigers in the QMJHL. He's born June 15th, 2007. He's a 6'2", 179-pound left shot D, but he's an extremely smooth skater and very good at carrying the puck. He reminds me a lot of Harrison Brunick. Labre is a puck carrier. He loves to take off in the defensive zone and fly through the neutral zone forechecks, attracting pressure, faking one way, attacking the other way, and evading poke checks. Defensively, he displays an ability to defend one-on-one, stepping up to land hits in the neutral zone, stealing pucks from the opposition, and denying in the middle with his stick and presence. He's also a very physical player, mauling opponents at the net front and lining them up behind his own net. He's one of the best puck-carrying defensemen in this draft class, hands down. He honestly plays on a pretty bad team in the QMJHL, but he carries this team. Like, that was beautiful right there. And he has this disgusting ability to just skate through an entire team. Like, watch this. And he just misses the top corner here by an inch. He loves using his skating to join the rush and actually fully commits to the play, like this right here. That's a nice assist that he just got. Again, just an uncanny ability to get the puck in his own zone and just walk through an entire team in the QMJHL and score. And he has good edges too. Like, look at this. Watch him skate around the zone, drawing defenders with him the whole time. This final play reminds me a lot of Harrison Brunick, but with some physicality on the end of it. Gets going into the zone, loses the puck, and then finishes his check. Philippe Veilleux is very underrated because of his size. He's born on March 26, 2007, so he is 18. He's a winger. He's 5'9" and 165 pounds, and I think that's where a lot of his underratedness comes from. He's a dual threat player. Veilleux is capable of making the best play in most situations, leaning on his shot or playmaking, depending on what the defense gives him. His deception adds another layer to his play-driving abilities. He feints defenders, makes them turn, and baits their poke check, opening up space for the attack and passing lanes to the slot. Watch how deceptive this release is right here. Just a little quick stutter step, and the goalie was not ready for that. And he has a nice one-timer. He just ripped that top corner. This is an absolute beauty shot. Now it's his hat-trick goal, too. He has good deception with his shot too, faking one-timer and then just picks the corner. And he has a quick release right off the draw and just snipes the corner. Vincent Desjardins is an overager in this draft class. He was a 2024 draft eligible that went undrafted. But I truly feel that this is a player worthy of a late round, 5th round, or later pick as a 4th line center. He's a PK specialist, a defensive forward, and an absolute workhorse. He was born September 8th, 2006, so as I said, he is an overager. He's 5'11 and 172 pounds. Desjardins can pass the puck through opponents and rush the net, but it's really his defensive skills and habits that make him such an effective player. He positions well, locates threats, and erases them. He reloads above the puck before his teammates lose possession and supports his defensemen down low. His developed physical skills and refined defensive footwork also make him a hard player to go against one-on-one. He's a lot of offensive upside for a bottom 6 defensive center. Like, look at this little snapshot right there. He's very deceptive with his passing. He never looks at his target, as you can see with that one. And he's really good on the forecheck. Watch him strip this puck and then set up the goal. He's got a decent pair of hands too. Watch that. Whoop! And then pick the corner. He plays well with talent too. He plays on a line with Justin Carbonneau. To close out this video, I'd like to take a look at a couple of honorable mentions that I'm still very interested in, but not quite as much as these first 4 that we've covered in more detail. Let's start with the leading scorer from the under-18s from Team Sweden and the Ottawa 67s in the OHL, Filip Ekberg. I think Filip Ekberg is worthy of one of our 3rd round picks. He has a lot of upside. If he falls, I'd also like to get the Savardian spinorama expert, West Mifflin's own LJ Mooney. While he might be small, he's got a nice shot, hard compete level. He's got good hands, nice dangles, and he can play physically. Look at that hit on Anton Frondel. And right here again. He's in front of the net right now, comes up and just lays this guy out. 5'7" and plays like he's 6'2". Well, that's going to do it for this look into the players that I would personally like to see Kyle Dubas target in the later rounds of this upcoming draft on June 27th and 28th. Rounds 2 through 7. Again, to recap them real quick, Hayden Paupanekis, Maddox Labre, Philippe Veilleux, Vincent Desjardins, and honorable mentions to Filip Ekberg and West Mifflin's own LJ Mooney, the cousin of Logan Cooley. See you in the next one.